Welcome to Overstand Fitness. Here we are again, ready to get some. Alright, we're going to do some back sets for our back, the width of our back. So we're going to do some pull-ups, some underhand and overhand pull-ups. And I want you guys to look at the inner side of my back right here, and then the outside of my back. So I'm going to do the inner, and I'm going to do the outside, just like this. Alright, y'all see? We're going to work those two adjacent muscles in the back. Because our body is back here. Alright, that's a warm-up and a pump for your back. Just get the basics of pull-ups. Just lifting up your body weight. I'm telling you, that's going to work the width and the thickness of your back, the underhands and the overhands. This is Overstand Fitness. Get some.
Back rack. Alright, so we're about to attack the back with the back rack. Alright, y'all, you guys know, let's go ahead and get into it. We're about to go ahead and get started. What we're going to get into is working the width and the mass of our back. So we're going to start off with our warm-up, the normal, core warm-up, the abdominals, and your core exercises along with your calves, which can be worked extenuously, non-stop. So let's go ahead and get that done, and then we're going to jump right into a warm-up for our backs, which is going to be the litmus test. From each exercise that you do, you want a litmus test. A litmus test is like some type of performance or athletic movement that you're doing that kind of judges your strength, your power, and your performance. So for instance, shoulders, upside down push-ups. The more you can do, you know that you're getting stronger with your shoulders. So pull-ups is one of the greatest litmus tests for your back, to see the strength of your back. So if you can do more pull-ups, it gets easier. You find yourself being able to lift yourself up much better, then you know that you're getting stronger in your back. So this also is just a great width builder too for your back. Great warm-up to get the muscles ready for some massive weight and for those mass builders. Okay, so let's get it on. Alright, so pull-ups, we're going to start off with wide arm overhand pull-ups. That's going to work the width of our backs, okay? Then we're going to go to the underhand close grip, which is going to work the mass of our backs, the more towards the spine, with the rhomboideus, the adjacent muscles right there in your upper back, and also underneath with the lats as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I want you guys to do 4 sets of pull-ups wide. Okay, the pull-up wide, do 10 real slow. On the demonstration video I showed you, I did 10 wide, and then I reversed my hands and did 5 underhand. So you can do them in any combination you want to. Just go ahead and knock those out. So 4 sets of 10 wide arm pull-ups, and then 4 sets of 10 wide underhand pull-ups. Okay. And then we're going to go straight from there to the lat pull downs, where our lats are really feeling it from the pull ups. I started off with my first set at 210 pounds. I bought those clips for your wrist that grab onto the weight, so your arms are not going to burn out before your back does. A very worthy investment. You definitely should consider it. They're little hooks. They're called straps, weight straps. So you might want to consider getting those. My third set, I dropped 195, did 10, 180 did 10, 165 did 10. Then went to the V grip pull down, did 210 again, 10, 195, 10, 180, 10, and then 165, 10. Went straight from there from the machine rolls, the underhand machine rolls, okay, where you're pulling underhanded, working the lower, the mid to low back of the upper portion of your back, and start off at 135, and then 145, and 155, then 165. Did 10 for all 4 sets, and the machine the machine rolls overhand. I did the exact same weight, the exact same repetitions, just reverse the placement of your hands from over to underhand. Okay. Now, also went straight from there to the alternating cable rows, which was really fun. I should have did a demonstration video on this. I didn't. I probably will get it on give it to you guys next time. The alternating cable rows are, you're doing a single rows. You're pulling up just from low to high, pulling up just like a lawnmower, but grab both cables. Both cables. If you have one of those flex machines, you can grab both cables, pull one while one is extended, and then pull the other while the other is extended. Okay. Now I started off doing that with 50 pounds, 10 for each hand, total of 20. Then went up 60 pounds for the second set, 70 for the third, 80 for the fourth set. Then went straight from there to alternating cable rolls from high to low, where you're pulling the cables down like this, sort of like you're hunking the horn in a semi truck. You're pulling down like this with one hand, pulling down with the other hand. Okay, both at the same time. You can do them both at the same time, or you can do them one alternating. All right. I used the same weight as I did with the low to highs on those cable alternatings. Started off with 50, went to 60, went to 70, then went to 80 for my fourth set, and then was knocking out 10 for each arm. All right. So then I went to the Smith machine. The Smith machine, you guys know the quarter rolls that you do with the barbell. Well, I'm just doing the same thing, the quarter rolls, except I'm using the Smith machine. What this allows you to do, it allows you to have a lot more support, because the barbell is going to pull you forward the more weight that you have on it. So you're trying to balance yourself as well as lifting the weight, and isolating your back muscles and not lifting with your lower back is very difficult. And so, if you want to try it with the Smith machine, it's definitely worth it. So did the quarter rolls with the Smith machine, and then I did my mid rolls also with the Smith machine. With the quarter rolls, I started off at 135 pounds, went to 155, then 175 and 195. And I did the exact same thing with my mid rolls. Okay, and the mid rolls is basically the quarter rolls, except you're moving the placement of your hands to underneath, to underhand, and doing the same exact weight, 135, 155, 175, 195, and 10 for all 4 reps. Then once I finished those, went straight to the back extensions. Back extensions, you can do them. I do them with 45-pound weight, or you can alternate with no weight and then a 45-pound, or you can do them with no weight, whichever you choose. I do 4 sets of 20, and to get that back, really emphasize keeping your head forward and maybe lifting your hands behind your head like this, so you get that full extension in the back and go all the way up. Adjust the setting of the extension machine just in case. All right. So I know this was really quick, but this was just isolation of the back, mass builders, and then we did width builders for the back, and this was all back. But that was a total of 12, almost 13 exercises that we did, and your back was going to be burning, but you're definitely going to see some serious changes. And I'm really appreciating the way my back is looking. I posted some pictures of me doing a lat spread, and the diet is really important too for you to see a lot of the striation in your back and the definition in your back. So make sure that your diet, you know, that you're concentrating on what you're eating. I put as much work in the kitchen as I do in the gym. Tell you, you do all of your cutting, you do all of your building, you do all of your slashing and molding in the gym, but you do all your healing and you do all your critiquing in the kitchen, because the building process is twofold. You're in the gym and you're resting. You're in the gym and you're resting, and then you're eating. So really threefold. So you're in the gym, eating, resting, and in the gym, eating and resting. So you've got to concentrate on all three of those. Rest is just as important as being in the gym. Eating is just as important as resting, and across all three of them. So make sure that you guys are concentrating on those, and don't emphasize one more than the other, but continue to put as much concentration as you possibly can on all three factors, because all three of those factors is going to make a perfect package. All right, so hey, listen, this was a great day, great back day. I appreciate you guys watching, and this is Ezra here helping you overstand fitness. All right, y'all, take care now.